150 to 200 to 195. Get my deal. Get my shit done. Get my shit done, man. You got a whole set, and I'm not gonna get a set. What I'm supposed to do? No, you didn't help me 450. I wasn't paying attention, man. I wasn't paying attention. This boy dumb. This boy dumb. I can't buy it. Jesus. Jesus. Nigga said, oh, damn. You hit it now. Oh, damn.
And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming
I need a
from.
pass,
To worry
bro.
about the backside at all. That
I
allows
need
you
a
to run with a little
pass,
bit more
bro.
confidence as you traverse down the field.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos. Able to
Come on out, bitch. You want to hold dice?
So much for
Yes,
coming
he
out
is. He got to.
as it leads to an early
He
second
split,
down.
though. He split.
Now here's a throw that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Let me buy that green from you. Let me buy that green from you. I'll give you some money.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively,
You need money to put up your houses. What's the point of closing it?
But maybe more importantly, the blitz that came
I will buy it from you. Do not close it. Why would you close for 160?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their
I would have gave you 250 for it. You just closed it for 160.
And all the way inside the 15
And you
before they drop it. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take.
Get out my pockets, yo. You don't go in my pockets, bro. Oh shit, going in my pockets. Why you going in my pockets?
They'll run with McCaffrey.
You doing all this to put up 2 houses, bro?
Right around the 13.
2 houses?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it.
I could have gave you some money, bro. You could have put up more houses. They 200 a pop. But you want to close shit? Okay.
Honed in on it and stopped him.
Don't worry about it. I gave everybody shit.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Don't forget who gave you this block, man.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands.
Bitch, I didn't put you in the game,
man
bitch.
coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there.
I could have kept holding the cards. At the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
That ain't no split.
Back to throw here.
I hope this bitch hit it. I'm tired of him.
Try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped.
Nigga literally
As he will not
bet say left.
and the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they were intercepted the first time.
I got hella bread. I'm
good. Now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
As long as the nigga keep holding my car, I really need that.
Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Should it be making it balance, well?
And they give this time to the tailback.
It's 4 of us in one round and I made it back.
Behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards.
I'm getting this.
And now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough.
Yo, why I thought you wrote a fucking... What you just wrote, Dummy? I thought you wrote a 6. Oh my God. Yeah, Dummy, that shit funny.
They'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get
still got to pay 50 to get out.
Get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up the first down.
This never was a threat.
Here on 1st and 10. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Cause it ain't no. I'll buy that Brown set from him. Keep you in the game.
If you're more than a yard down the field, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
For the Brown set? Oh fuck no. Fuck no, that shit ain't shit.
They'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Quit, bitch.
The double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Second interception here in this first half.
No, the fuck he did it.
Charles, how much does confidence start to become
a factor? I think that's a great question.
Say that shit, bitch.
That's what they're gonna check
hold on shit.
When he gets to the sidelines.
You gonna give it to me sooner or later? What?
Because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
I only hit that shit because that fucking that nigga was right there. Literally.
Now a run with McCaffrey. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
McCaffrey with the carry for Carolina.
250, well.
McKinley on the tackle.
Oh, yeah, it is 250.
3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the Falcons 12-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the
Dominic gave him
and
to
the
him.
Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
I hope this bitch rolled 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and
400, Vince.
Taken in the end zone.
What?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out.
They at least worth 250.
At their own 18-yard line.
Just take it, Vince. Take it. Go ahead, take it.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
He got one bitch back up anyway.
Two possessions,
he ain't got no money.
And that's obviously something that can't
the fuck is he ready to do?
To go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. Good work out to the
3, 5, 6, 8, 9.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play. But
let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Give it to me, Vince, right now. Give it to me for the green. What? What type of fake shit you want? I gave you so you talking about don't give it to me?
Now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
But you don't need that either. You don't need that pink either.
Knocked down and incomplete.
Intended for number 88. Incomplete.
Just give it to me. You don't need it. I need it. I need that. I'm going to get it because I'm going to give him these other cards. Hey, Vince, how much you want for that pink, yo?
Looking deep for Julio.
How much you want for that pink, whoa?
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Vince, how much you want for it, bitch?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off around the 41.
Do not give him that fucking pink.
It's a pick 6.
Do not give him that fucking pink. Do not give it to him. Do not give it to him.
For 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
I literally just asked Vince for that card, that trade right there. Vince said he didn't want that shit. You better not accept that shit. Why the fuck you didn't just hit circle?
And it's good to make it
I'm getting that fucking thing.
Makes the score.
Don't worry about it. You got it.
Falcons nothing.
Oh, that 300 off of that. Well, nigga, I just paid 175. Fuck, I'm gonna give you 300 for it. I ain't getting you 300. Well. I give you 275.
So probably should have opted for the touchback.
275. Well, 275. 288. 289. 290. I ain't going no high.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense...
See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you.
Man, I'm playing this sorry ass goddamn Falcons shoes, and nigga in here crying talking about you supposed to kick. I'm like, nigga, I'm inside my motherfucking 20. The fuck I look like kicking the ball.
He's gonna launch this thing. Wait, and got his man complete.
Fuck wrong with him, nigga? Get out of here.
It'll go as a gain of 36. started back at their own 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a handoff looking right. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, I'm already about to beat the shit out of King Gates. That nigga been pissing me off talking that reckless shit and wrecking.
2nd and 11.
Nigga ain't got that loaded up team, nothing, reckon.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though...
Come here, boy.
He's gonna go down.
Now you kick your motherfucking field goal, bum ass nigga.
Burns. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
A 54-yard attempt.
Hope you make it too, nigga, so I can beat the shit out of you.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them
NSF.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this nigga here, bro. Go hit my DM talking about you was supposed to kick right there. Kick what, nigga? I'm not kicking no field goal inside my motherfucking 20. Fuck I look like? Hell no. Nigga ran man back to back and somehow that shit allowed him to get that hole. Oh yeah, we out of there. McCaffrey a motherfucking different breed, cuz. Tell me how Christian McCaffrey. Go watch this stream.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground.
I missed the motherfucking field goal. I know I didn't.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Falcons 3.
Let me go make a clip of this shit here.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And his guys
Boy, them niggas own that motherfucking ball, boy.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if you're
get out of there, Christian McCaffrey. Get out of there, boy.
Nowadays, the patience level make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Panthers.
Bro, I don't even run the ball with Christian McCaffrey like that for real. And shit, I see how I gotta play with that nigga for real now. So as soon as I break out of attack, I gotta juke out of that bitch. Cause if he sit in there too long, they'll grab on to his ass. I got Kerryon Johnson too. I need to go and make this clip.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Huh?
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3
Why you say that?
line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
It's now 4th down.
I don't think. Oh, who is that? Nah, that nigga ass. Yeah, I beat the shit out of him.
From the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 3 yards out, and the Panthers are able to grow the lead.
Them easy dubs.
Go hit my deal talking about you was supposed to kick right there. Kick what, nigga? I'm not kicking no field goal to sign my motherfucking
I gotta make a clip of that run.
He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Jeremiah.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Falcons 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time.
And now here's another interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he's brought down after a very nice game.
Go hit my deal talking about you was supposed to kick right there. Kick what, nigga? I'm not kicking no field goal to sign my motherfucking 20.
Now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Hell no. Nigga ran man back to back, and somehow that shit allowed him to get down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Panthers
yeah,
have the first. It's a game
McCaffrey
of 12.
motherfucking different breed, cuz. Tell me how Christian McCaffrey go watch that stream.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Preston Hopkins set.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Oh my fucking gosh.
Back at the 22. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be a third and about 13. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, the good news, they got to stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game, because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chinn picks it off, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And he slings one that's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how...
It's the leagues I'm in. I mean, basically,
that's a perfect word for it. Precise, because
I mean, it's because the XP high for real. I mean, other than that, I mean, these teams are alright.
Let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First down, Panthers.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll set up a throw.
This nigga.
Have to eat this one as down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5, brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
And this
Boy!
Complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And this is going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. 2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Panther, first down.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a
About to get his ass out that motherfucking cover 1. Get your ass out that cover 1, nigga.
2nd and 9 now. Open middle, Samuel complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Complete.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Carolina.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Back now here on EA Sports.
28.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on. And it's up and good.
Panthers 35. Falcons 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Troy Pride. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally
What?
do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll
What?
run their offense.
Watch
If they have a
out!
chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit.
Get down!
Now this time he'll look to throw. Out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep.
You what?
They find some open field here.
You hungry? Nigga.
You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try
Yeah.
to get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target.
And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Falcons on third down. They've had their trouble.
And Savage? Oh, no.
This is 3rd and 10. Looking deep for Julio. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
First and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Tell me why this boy still got that old ass Deion Buchanan on his team.
They get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Nigga in cover 2 again.
They'll set up to throw.
Got you.
Looking for the out route, and he's got more.
Oh, no, he was blitzing.
Just shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 11.
Bro, this nigga, all he do is fucking blitz.
Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier.
Nigga want to blitz? I got something for that ass. Watch this.
They were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense.
Well, this shit dead, nigga. All them look inside, look crossing routes.
And he did.
Hey, tell me why, what's his name, hit Julio.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is
he bout did. If he'd have held, put it like this: if Julio would have basically kept that bitch a little bit hard, a little bit longer, that nigga would have fumbled that bitch.
And that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And now here's
My motherfucking pick, nigga. Stop playing with me.
Dante Jackson picks it. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey,
and what league?
You guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Well, that gives them a little.
What you mean?
Not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on in that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
That's all you really need for the big back.
Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Huh?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, he retired here.
Wow.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
Continuing to keep their foot on the gas. And it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long when they throw the football. They're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Snags it for the pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
Yeah, that's the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
That's a 34-yard line.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Pride. And that
nigga Troy Pride Jr. had 3 picks.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And you've got to say, CD, it was the
that defense
who had a big part
35-3. I ain't try to run that bitch up.